Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women will get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck!
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you've gotten, I'm pretty sure it's handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get, disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. And if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass-eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and the women know there's such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the
all
truck
day.
stop.
All day. These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver, bitch. I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel. Best show on Sunday. I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'll have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high-value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement, leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show them we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building, Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
All right, we here.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? All right. Let's get it. Let's take it from our boy Miles. Take it from the bottom on up, Miles. You got it, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Glad to be here for another Sunday, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. Zach, you up?
All right. Shout out to them 49ers.
Yeah.
They definitely gonna be pegging the Cowboys all goddamn day.
Oh yeah.
What's up, man? K-Zack and 20 in the building. Hashtag real game, no theory. Hashtag man has the skill set. Let's get it.
Man, fuck them 49ers. Stand up, my cowboy motherfucker.
I hope he fall out that chair.
Get the day. Fuck all these 49ers.
I hope one of your kids peed in that cup. I hope there's urine in that motherfucking nigga.
Oh my Jesus.
God damn, we guys get y'all in. Let's get it. Cowboy Nation, stand the fuck up. Let's bring this whack ass shit.
Hey, it's gang, 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 gang. We out here, man. Niner gang, man. We about to be out here today. Go ahead and enjoy it from the Bay Area view. It's going to be nice 66 weather. Come on through and enjoy the scenery. We're going to kick some ass today.
I'm surprised you ain't at the game, 50. Or you going to the game?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I scalped my tickets, man, about $720, man. I was like, hey, because you know what it is, dog. You know what it is. It's great. Like I went to the game last night, the Sixers and the King. I'm a Sixer fan, so I went to the King and Sixers last night, right? So I was at the game, man. I exited that thing, man. It took me about almost 3 hours to get to the house, man. This is what I'm saying. It's like, damn. I know today they shut down half of they shut down all of the city, the regular San Francisco, because they having like parties, and then they got in Santa Clara, like it's one way in, one way out, and so I'm looking 4 to 5 hours back. Now, in a regular game is way easier, right? They don't do all this, but man, they shut the city down, man. The city is gonna be, man. So I was like, you know what, man, I had to weigh my options, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I was like, I'll just take that, man.
And he almost shut the city down for America's team because we own California.
Nah, it was like that. It was like that last week. It was like that last week, man.
Man, any fucking way. This being brought to you by the Game Kings 2 Miles. Talk to me about it, baby.
Hey, man, make sure you guys get your tickets for the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man Seminar NYC April 2nd, man. We got Mr. Lucario, myself, and then special guest speakers. We got Taekwondo, Ron Wills, and the big homie that's on the panel right now.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that's a dope flyer, nigga.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? So and if y'all want to know where to get tickets, man, y'all could go to any one of my videos. The link is there, or y'all could go to my Instagram right now on the story. The link is right there in my story, man. So man, go to Miles in the Game on Instagram, and go right there to my stories, and you can get your tickets right now. All right. So appreciate you, man.
Right, guys, let's get it.
And shout out to April. April posted a link in the joint. So shout out to her.
Oh yeah.
On that link to April posting and stuff. Zach, Topper, you got it, man. Let's eat.
Yeah, man. Unless you've been under a rock, a lot of you guys can see a shift in the narrative being perpetuated, the propaganda being perpetuated on the tube. You have a lot of unqualified individuals speaking on the business of manhood. You have nerds, you have lames, you have square ass niggas. You have dudes that they're talking about there's an attack on masculinity. Well, you got to be a masculine man to even make that claim. And let me just say this: a lot of you guys' favorite YouTubers, they're not masculine dudes. When you hear guys talk, when you listen to their ideologies, to their narratives, when you listen to them speak on certain things, they don't move like men do. They move like adult males. And let me just say this: just because you're an adult male and you have a dick and a set of balls, that don't make you no man. Okay, just because you got a good job or you're educated, you make great money, that don't make you a man. Okay, just because you have a lot of sex, that don't make you no man. So I implore all you guys to listen to what these goofy guys say. Also, you literally have, and this is nothing against females overall, but you literally have females infiltrating the male space, and they're literally being crowned kings. You know what I'm saying? The lady kings. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that literally say, I don't want to get the game from a man, I want to get it from a woman. Okay. First and foremost, there is no woman on the planet that can ever raise a boy into a man. So how in the fuck can a female content creator talk about manhood issues? Y'all got it.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead with Miles. And real quick, Miles, one thing I want to say, quick, I just finally got this. Before we get to my dog, Miles, just want to let y'all guys know it's going to be a hidden joint. Our dog 1950 is going to do a review.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga got the theme music.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. I'm done with these guys, man. I'm done. Hey, bro, at one point I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just be cool a little bit, bro. But on some real shit, in my real personal life, I wouldn't allow this motherfucker to say shit to me, bro. I would ask him, who the fuck you talking to? So I'm gonna tell you right now, today after the show, it's on, dog. It's on. That's part one.
Man. Part one.
I'll interrupt you, brother. You got it.
Oh man, I got old videos, new videos. I mean, especially the old ones.
Damn.
Contradictory, hypocrisy. It's wild. It's wild.
All right, so I'll say, see, the event that's coming up in April, right? It's called the subtitle of the documentary, right? And the seminar itself is called The Definition of a Man. You understand? I think what has happened is because of so many different things, plaguing society, and when I say plaguing, that's exactly what I mean. Like, it's like diseases out here. We got all of this dysmorphia, we got all this fluidity, we got all this different acceptance of so many alternative type of things, and it's just what a lot of people don't recognize is that it is the security of the structure that has been created by men that allows for all that free thought. You understand? It's the structure that has been created that gives a lot of these motherfuckers the luxury of being able to ponder the nonsense that they ponder, for them to be able to feel the way that they feel, and as a result, they've been very they've taken the structure of manhood and the structure that manhood has created for society. They take it for granted to the point where they even lose the definition of what a fucking man is. You understand? So because the definition of a man has been lost somewhere. I mean, look, God bless all the real niggas that's still trying to keep the brand going. You understand what I'm saying? God bless guys like us and a few other cats out there. But at the end of the day, it's the voices of the delusional people that take the structure that we've created for granted, that they've been able to inject their narratives, because a lot of them have the loudest voices. Like what we explained at the beginning of the show, or near the beginning of the show, that so many of these YouTubers that are your favorite YouTubers, they're not masculine, and a lot of them are not men. Speaking on the definition of manhood, speaking on what a man fucking is. You get what I'm saying? And these are the people that get all the numbers. And again, look, from the standpoint of a business, I could never hate on anybody's hustle, because I see the work and I respect it. So don't ever get it twisted like I'm trying to hate on anybody for their hustle. But at the same time, we can't allow for the definition and the ideals of manhood to be explained by people who have no business explaining it. You understand? We have to have a certain level of respect for the definition. That's why that's literally because me and Lucario, we talked it over, and it's like, the first documentary was called, The Definition of the Game. But now it's like, now we have to we have to bring back what the definition of a fucking man is, because there's been so much polluted narratives that fuck with this. And not to mention the fact that so many men have been raised by women. So on a base level, from the most formative years of their lives, they literally have no fucking idea what a man is. So we have to reinforce the definition of the shit. And that's why so many unqualified people are talking about it today. And again, the reason why they're unqualified is because of things like, single parent motherhood and absentee fathers. And that in itself has to do with us as men taking responsibility and being there for our kids and making sure that we actually, take the time to let these young boys know this is what it is. No, you can't play with dolls, nigga. No, you can't wear pink. You understand? No, you can't fuck around and go out in the yard and fucking pick up a hammer and put two pieces of wood together with a nail, nigga. No, I don't want to see you styling hair. I don't want to see you painting your fucking nails. There is structure to this shit. As long as gravity exists, there is structure. The reason why the sun is positioned where it is and the fucking planets orbit around it. Yo, you think if the sun were to explode and all the fucking planets just started moving in whatever direction they felt like moving, do you know what would happen? How the fuck do you think life goes on? It's because there is structure. Fuck your free thinking, fuck your feelings, and fuck fluidity. No. There's no fucking fluidity. There are strictly defined roles. There are strictly defined genetics. There are strictly defined rules of nature and society and everything else that because it's in place, that's why it all works. That's why you can get up tomorrow and fucking color your hair pink and feel free to do it. That's the only reason why. So when you fucking sit there and patriarchy and toxic masculinity is what protects you from getting fucked up with your pink hair, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you know, there is this thing where blind leads to blind. You got kids today who are just young men whose nuts haven't even dropped yet, thinking they know manhood.
Right.
You got people who believe in this red pill bullshit, knowing that even the Wachowskis or the Wachowski sisters now explain to everybody it's about transsexual, transgender. You have people not wanting to, they listen to losers, not wanting to jerk off, listen to another men tell them what to do with their dicks now. You have women right now controlling the manosphere right now. Women are running the manospheres now. So what happens is you got a lot of these young boys out here who don't focus on themselves. They don't focus. See, the thing that we are an issue and a problem and a threat, keyword threat, because, the thing about the black man will always be a threat to a lot of people because black men keep that shit real, but not all black men are equal and the same. So it's not about a black white thing. Right. So the thing is that the men on this panel don't stand on the color of their skin. The men on this panel stand on the implemented skills that they have, their abilities. They concentrate on themselves. They look at personal growth. They look at themselves to be able to disperse great information that forces you to look in the mirror and see what you actually are. But what happens today is that you got a lot of young and like 50 would say losers. See, y'all people have to understand that the reason why losers are running these sections is because there are more losers out in the world than there are winners. So when a loser comes along and runs into another loser on the internet, they're going to think that loser is actually game the fuck up because he's complaining. See, that's what losers love to do. They love to circle jerk, complain, bitch, and then what's even worse, there's no how to be better except wait, let me tell you what to do with your dick. That's how we're gonna get you to be better. Let me tell you to complain more. That's what's going to get you better.
Right.
Let's blame the woman for everything that's wrong in our life, knowing that you were the loser in high school, looking from the sidelines, and motherfuckers like us that were fucking your girls, and we will continue to fuck your girls. But bitches come just how they are, and a lot of people just hate to feel like, hey, everybody can't be a man. That's just the fucking truth. So you just have to understand where you are in this world, because eventually you got to turn off the YouTube. Eventually you got to turn off that computer and step your ass out in the real world in that fucking Serengeti and see what your place is. Right. Yeah, right now while you're on YouTube, you're at the top of the algorithm food chain. But as soon as you turn that motherfucker off, y'all always bitches to women, man. You got it, Fifth.
In the even in the Bible it says no woman should ever have authority over a man. Mm-hmm. It says that in there. Like I think we lose focus on what women are. You know what I mean? Like there's no knock on women, but the place that God placed them was to help the man, right? So if you're in a helping position, why is the places like the manosphere having women lead them? Like you got men who follow women for advice in regards of relationships, manhood, dating. I mean, it is so wild to me. And all they have done is Google talking points of men and regurgitated. Okay, and then not just that, we got guys complaining about women so much that they told men, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's find new pastures across the country.
Right.
Mind you, these people are 23 and 26. Again, we have to look at the messenger. The messenger is the person with so many masses of people that's following them, who's giving them the information. They're doing more harm than good. It's always about the woman. It's always about what she could have done better. It's all about that. The only thing they tell you to do better, you know what they tell you to do? Is work out. Other than that, they don't tell you nothing to do. All they do is say, do some sit-ups, some push-ups, hit the weights, make sure you look good. Why? You want to look good because you attract more women. You want to get your mouthpiece up. You want to get your mouthpiece up to attract more women, to talk to them, to ease their ear, right? See, men like us, we get our mouthpiece up to deal with business, to communicate more to people around us in our surroundings, to understand the boundaries, to give people game about life. I mean, it's so many different dynamics. But you know what? I've always found, since I was a young guy and I used to slap these guys up, what I found is that there are levels to us.
Yeah.
And when you find out what level you're at, what you try to do is find someone comparable to your loserness. And then what you do is that we start a book club.
Misery Loves Company.
Book club, yes. This book club is full of men who get together and read on how to be more of a bitch with a red cover. And then we as men come in this section. We come in this section of the world, the small in the back in the corner of the truth. And what happens is that they come over here and then they start to be like, you know what? You guys are right. My own son, Willard, called in 2 weeks ago. He was indoctrinated by losers. He was indoctrinated by people keep telling him, do this, do this, do this, do that. And he did it. And now he went down so far in that rabbit hole, he understands it had nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. So you guys need to really listen when we talk about self. When we talk about putting yourself first, that shit is the biggest advice that any one of us on this panel can give y'all.
Thanks.
Put yourself first.
Are we good on calls now?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I just want to do the drop. Guys, call in 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Phone lines are open. Make sure y'all call in. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Real quick, shout out to Musings of an American Mutt. She put in the comment section, toxic lack of masculinity. And I want to speak on that, right? There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. A real man is not toxic.
Right.
Grown adult boys are toxic. Modern males are toxic. MGTOW, SYSB, EBM, Red Pill, Passport Bros, all these little groups and cults, these coping niggas, these niggas are toxic, okay? And the reason why is because they never take accountability for what ails them in life. They always look to blame things and people outside of them. Oh, it's the Western women, it's the American women, it's single mothers, it's black women, it's whatever, right? And all they do is point to what they believe the problems are in their personal life. Then they try to project their own inadequacies as men on everybody else. They try to project it on women, and they try to project it on men at large. Like, we all in this boat together. No, nigga, we over here at the winners table. You losers are over there. You niggas are toxic. You dudes that take women out and you feel entitled to pussy because you spent a couple dollars on some fucking meal, you niggas are toxic. You niggas that lie to women and pretend like you want more than what you really want and all you want is sex, and you ain't man enough to tell women that, you niggas are toxic.
Facts.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, man. We got any questions in there?
No question. You guys had a question, please put a Q in there. We'll answer questions. Y'all call it.
Yeah, I was feeling what you were saying, 50 man, because it, you know what it feels like? It feels like we the that kid at the back of the class that the teacher don't like, not because we bad kids, but because we know more than the fucking teacher, so they sit us in the back and make sure they don't call on us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because on some real shit, like I've been listening to some videos about like about like wokeness and Hollywood and all of this type of shit, and they've been explaining how a lot of these projects that they've been trying to put out have lost a lot of these companies' money. You know what I'm saying? Like Disney and certain other movie houses that they pump so much money into the woke shit, like, you know, turn all of the strong action heroes to women and you know, put out all this ambiguous, you know, nonsense, you know, to the kids and flipping genders and being all this fluidity and shit. They're losing money. A lot of these companies are losing money because let me tell y'all something, man. There is something to be said for structure that a lot of people don't want to accept. You understand? Like it's like people are mad at the fact that if I, again, gravity. Like if I drop this phone, it's gonna fall, bro. You understand? If I walk out to my balcony right now and step off that motherfucker, I'm gonna die or break my neck or my leg. It's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. You understand? And a lot of people, they don't feel good about that. Like what? I just don't feel that I should have to succumb to the nature of gravity. Like I should be able to walk out of my balcony and not feel any effects of slamming to the fucking concrete. Because it's so unfair and how it just doesn't work for me. And it's like, bitch ass nigga, just don't go out on the fucking balcony, bro. Like keep your ass on the floor, keep your ass on the ground. Do like work within the confines of the structure that keeps you protected, because that's the part that none of them want to accept. It's the structure that keeps them protected. If there was no gravity, we would all be floating around. There would be no buildings. There would certain things couldn't be done because there's nothing to hold us steadfast to the earth, and that's why it's necessary. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody wants to really appreciate and embrace that. People have this thing where it's like, they're very reluctant to the powers that be, instead of understanding how to thrive and accept it and learn how to use it to their advantage. All they want to do is complain about it. But we got a question.
Shout out Alvin Kingdom in the building.
Let me go ahead and read it right quick. Let me go and read the question. So Hoodie Villain asks, how to know the difference between a woman who wants you for you versus a woman who just wants to be associated with you due to your status or job? It's very simple. Why is she attracted to you? See, a lot of guys, they're just happy that a woman is showing you interest. But why? It's not that she's showing you interest or that she's attracted to you. The reason why is more important than the fact that she's even attracted to you. It's that simple.
You know what? Here's the problem in the question, and you can see what you are. And I say this with love, man. This is a weak ass motherfucking question coming from a weak ass perspective. Why do I give a fuck if she wants me? Why do I give a fuck if she wants to be associated with me? The bottom line is I'm going to push all my chips to the motherfucking table, and I'm going to give her the opportunity to get with my motherfucking ass, and she gets to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Why do y'all guys give a fuck? Why do y'all care? It's like this emotional shit with y'all guys. This is what gives women power, because you are so worried about what the woman is thinking versus what you need to do as a motherfucking man. Fuck what these women do. If she's down, why do you give a fuck? And if she's not, who cares? And stop making it about the woman, make it more about yourself, and you won't be asking these asinine questions.
Facts. Yeah, dudes lose focus on themselves like at the drop of a hat, and it's literally sad, and it's that's why there's so many fucking losers. We talk about winners and losers all the time. The main reason why so many fucking losers is that it's just too easy to lose focus. Like there's a, you know, and I spoke about this in other venues, but they have this thing where they talk about skiers, right? And then they tell you that if you're going downhill, right, and there's trees in your way, it makes more sense for you to focus on your path in between the trees than to focus on not hitting the trees. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with men these days, dealing with women and dealing with life in general. It's like, well, I want to, you know, I don't want to get into a relationship with a disrespectful woman. I don't want to get married and then get divorced and then lose half all my shit. I don't want to get a bitter baby mother and then she ruined my life for 18 years. And it's like you're worried about hitting the trees. You're not focused on your fucking path, bro. Pay attention to the clear path of snow right in front of you and focus on that and focus on staying on that. You, as soon as you start paying attention to the trees, guess where you're fucking headed? You're headed to the trees. And that's the same thing with a lot of these cats with the statistics and all these, you know, so many divorces are initiated by women and yo, these dudes are on a podcast saying out loud, yo, women don't like men anymore. Like, this is what they believe. Right? Yeah, go ahead. No, I was going to say this. It's a bunch of fear mongering. Exactly. But to your point, Miles, cup half full, cup half empty. They look at the shit as half empty. It's that negative shit. Okay, and this is the shit that permeates all over social media, specifically YouTube, with these goofy ass YouTube content creators and their dumbass followers who ain't got enough sense to question the shit that they're hearing.
Facts. Yeah, and then you get into, you know, I like what you said, Zach, when you say fear mongering, because, you know, the only people who fears a lot of time are women, right? Women and weak men, right? You know, women, you know, shout out to them, but they're in fear all the time. I mean, you know, they're in fear of everything. You know what I mean? Like they can't even go certain areas. They can't wear certain things. I mean, a lot of things that they do in their own personal life is based upon losers, right? Losers trying to attack them, losers trying to take advantage or whatever it is, right? But what it is that if you only talk about fear, then what you're creating is a culture of fear. And then you got the younger population saying, you know what, instead of me going down that road, I'm going to walk away and not deal with this because it's easier to do that. And what man does that? What man doesn't take challenge head on? Exactly. And that is the problem. That is a huge problem. And we just have to stop certain individuals from talking about it. I mean, we're going to have losers talk, but you guys need to be aware. This is an aware show, aware about what people are trying to program you. They're programming you right now. Facts.
And you know, and just to give like a personal anecdote of like facing your fears, I got right after the show, I got a sparring session. And I never sparred with this cat before, but my coach sent me a video of this cat, and he's like, he got me on height, he got me on reach, and he's one of these fucking muscle dudes. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what? My coach sent me the video of him, and I text him right back, hey, looking forward to it, man. See you at 3 p.m. You get what I'm saying? Because, bro, I mean, it's just sparring. It's not like we fighting, but at the same time,
y'all hitting though. Y'all hitting.
Niggas is hitting. Let's be clear.
Niggas. I sparred for some years, bro. Let me say, yeah.
So I gotta keep my mouthpiece in and all that. I might have to wear if he got headgear, I'm gonna put on my headgear. But if he don't, I'm gonna just keep my mouthpiece in. But the bottom line is, I'm literally going against the cat that on paper he's supposed to beat my ass. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to it.
That's what's up.
Because here's the thing. It's more about the training. It's more about the cardio. It's more about the conditioning. It's more about the skill. It's more about the ability to mix it up. It's more about and I'm not worried about getting punched in the face. I'm not even worried about getting knocked out even. You understand what I'm saying? Because those are the type of see what a lot of people don't understand these days is that it's not the good times. It's not the good times that build you up. You understand? It's the horrible times. It's the bad situations. It's the rough situations. It's the things that make you uncomfortable that make you better. That's why so many of these dudes, you know, come to us like, yo, man, I don't understand. These girls keep rejecting me. Nigga, take it on the chin and keep it moving. Literally. Take it on the chin and learn how to deal with it. Because that's what makes a man strong. The fact that he can take pain and he can process it and use that as inspiration to keep moving forward. That's the real point. What the fuck you think you just gonna live life and it's gonna be happy and hunky dory and fucking cotton candy and rainbows all fucking day, every day? All like if you look at any one of these social justice warriors, you know, they see somebody with a sign, you know, asking a question about gender, and they're like, you posting that sign and asking that question is causing harm to so many people. What I'm causing harm now just by asking a fucking question? That's how soft you bitch ass mother people. That's how soft you bitch ass motherfuckers are, that just asking a question, not just see, it went from offending. I'm not just offending you. Now I'm causing harm. You get what I'm saying? So you start to see the extremities of softness. You start to see the extremities of people in society not wanting to face tough times. You know that, you know, like the old saying, good times make weak people. And that's how I keep saying it, man. That's how you know that it's the structure that we built. You know, like the structure that we built is so fucking good that all of these motherfuckers have the fucking luxury of pondering their gender code. They're pondering what they identify as, and they're exploring different facets of their ideologies and their identity. Look, we need. Look, I'm not saying we can't have free thought and be creative. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, we still got to respect structure, because structure is the thing that keeps everything in place for us to be able to think freely in the first place. So think freely and do what you're going to do, but don't fucking disrespect the structure that keeps you alive.
All right, we have another question right here. Right here from
Wayfair. He said, how would you direct a man who's acknowledged he's lacking and genuinely does not know what to do or where to turn?
You've turned to him right now.
Yeah, real game, no theory, right here.
Yeah. You've turned to him.
No, he didn't return. I'm gonna use him and bitch ass John Coke. All right, first I want y'all to see this stupid ass shit this guy's wrote right here.
Oh yeah, Coke is not.
I want you to see what this loser's writing right here. See, you can always tell a motherfucker who can't get no pussy by the stupid shit that they say. You can always tell a motherfucker who's a bitch in the room by the bitch ass shit they say. Because number one, the guy that's talking about acknowledgement, you don't know shit. You're dumb as fuck. Because if you don't know how to get or do something, shouldn't you ask? Shouldn't you find a coach? Do you not see that you got 4 fucking sharks on this motherfucker? But then you got bitchness. See, this is what y'all are. This is what y'all are. This like this bitch right here. See, motherfucker who's not gamed up like all those guys on TV, on YouTube, following these other losers and shit. See, if you don't have game, you're always going to make excuses why you shouldn't have game.
Right.
Or threaten or use fear tactics for those who don't want to do anything like that, man. And here's the problem right here. See, you don't even know what the fuck game is, so keep the word game out your bitch ass mouth. Or get your bitch ass out of this goddamn room. Because we're not going to let you muddle the word game when your fucking ass ain't game the fuck up.
Right. Thanks. Guys, 516-387-1224. Make sure y'all call in 516-387-1224.
You know those who speak in absolute statements just like he did right there. Yeah. A lot of times those are the guys that like they know internally who they are. They know the losers. And what they see is they see the finish line when they look at us, right? And then they be like, man, fuck. You know, I can never be none of these guys. So you know what? I'm just going to cope where I'm at. But in the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say, you know what? There's no such thing as that because I don't believe that this is obtainable. So let me just say, fuck what they're talking about. Let me just say that because it's better on me. It's a way to cope. It's a way to have it in your mind that, you know what? I am so good in life right now. Hey, these guys right here, what they're talking about, I can give you data on different things that rebuke what they say. Because at the end of the day, they refuse to put in the work to change their mindset. And that's crazy to me, man. Bitch ass nigga.
Let me say this about the whole inner game thing. See, what John Coke fails to realize is the reason why a lot of guys have problems and they complain about women because they have no introspection. They don't have the ability to self-reflect and take personal stock and look at themselves and say, okay, if these guys over here are having success and favorable outcomes with what they're doing, how come I'm not? They're men just like me. How come they got it going on, but I don't? See, when you have no inner game or no introspection or self-reflection, you blame everything outside of you. But when you do have inner game and introspection and self-reflection, you can take a look within. You can go look at that man in the mirror and say, I'm fucking up. I gotta be fucking up. Because it ain't, you got guys right now who have less than $1,000 in their bank account. Like literally, you know what I'm saying? Who live paycheck to paycheck. And you have other guys who are successful. Why are they successful, but you have less than $1,000 in their bank account? It's you. But you can be a dude and you can blame feminism. Hey, you can blame the government. If you're black, you can blame racism. You can blame all these reasons why you ain't shit. But the reason why you ain't shit is because you ain't shit. Y'all got it, man.
Here's another question right here. Guys, you got a question, put a Q in there if you want to call in. Lines are open. Listen to this shit. Why lose focus easily when it comes to women? What should I do? Well, brother, you are focused. I don't think you understand. You're focused on the fact that you're scared of pussy. You're focused on the fact that you worship women. You're focused on the fact that you're a loser. You focus on the fact you don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to text. You don't know what to do in any kind of situation. That's why your focus is on the woman, and that's why women don't want to fuck with you. Because why would a woman want to fuck with someone whose pussy is tighter than hers? So it's not a thing that you don't lose focus. You are focused. You're focused on your weak ass fears about women because everything you're doing is about the fucking woman. And the game will never be about fucking women. So why the fuck would you even ask a question about a goddamn woman?
Facts. D Money, man, call in. I know you called in before. You just call in. But yeah,
and that nigga Miles be remembering everybody. Nigga.
No, memory. A lot of these dudes be on my morning discords. That's why. So I know a lot of they shit. I know a lot of their handles or whatever. But yeah, guys, call in 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. It's about that time to call in. Don't be waiting until the end, because you know it's playoffs time. Niggas gotta go. You feel me?
I got any question on this answer for this guy right here, guys?
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's the same thing, man. Dudes is just not focused on what they focused on, you know, because they feel like they gotta appease the woman. They feel like they gotta try to please the woman. Everything. I tell you guys all the time, man. I don't ask my woman where she want to go. I don't ask them no questions. I just tell them what to wear and what time to be ready. Like, because again, if you don't trust you, she can't trust you. You understand? If you got to ask her all the time, hey, so where should we go for dinner? She's looking at you like, well, don't you know? You understand? Like, don't you have a preference of the type of food you want to eat? Aren't you a fucking man? Like, if you don't know where you like to eat and the type of food you want, how are you going to tell me what to cook for you? How are you going to instruct me as your woman to, how you like your steak cooked, or how you like this done, how you like that done? I keep telling you, and shout out to Eddie Fuse, because he said it on Game Kings Part 1. He said that women seek leadership. They need leadership. So in order for you to lead a woman, you have to focus on what you want. That's how you lead. You have to focus on what is necessary. That's how you lead. And what's necessary is whatever you got going on right in here. You understand? And that's what's most important. But I think we got some calls. They 210, so I'm not sure. Sometimes 210s be coming in as glitches. But 210-891. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. 210. All right, let's do 210-531. 210-531. You on Real Game No Theory? You there?
Yeah, I'm making San Antonio look bad.
Yeah, I don't know how that be going, but the 210 is always coming as glitches for some reason.
Hey, and I want to say this too, man. So, like, I really want people to understand why we do this every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We do this every Sunday to really give you guys an understanding on there are actually real men out here that move in the way that they want,
right?
Who live their life the way that they live, who don't count on anybody around to make them happy. We are our happiness. And this is where, like, a lot of people in the other areas of the life just fail. Because what they're basically telling you is that your happiness is in somebody else's validation. Your happiness is based upon making sure you're not a statistic. There are so many things that I see. I mean, I don't even have time to really do shows like I should, man. But because I'm so happy in my life, and I take care of my business, and I got family and people around me. You know what I mean? And I make sure that I'm here because I know the benefits of telling the truth to masses of people.
Right.
And I don't think, I'm telling you, man, like, we all have shit to do, but we try to make sure that the message is being delivered to you the way that men speak. Like that voice is trying to leave, because a lot of these men are vaginal. They speak non-masculine. They allow things in their space. Like, there's no fucking, excuse my French when I say this, man. There's no fucking way that I will allow this bitch to fucking tell me how much problems men have and what men deal with. And then on the same token, you have a fucking dress on and taking DMs from fucking bitch ass men. It's just like going to church. When you go to church and you're in church, could you imagine if the pastor was telling you, hey, there's things that go in your life, I wouldn't deal with it. I wouldn't deal with it. Anything that happens pain-wise, there's no really reason to pray. We shouldn't pray. Could you imagine a pastor with no solution for the problems that you may have? Could you imagine a counselor with no motherfucking solutions? A father with no solutions. A man with no solutions. Think about it. That's what they're selling you. They're selling you to run away and fucking just say, forget it. Don't deal with it. There's no benefit to it. Why should men get married? Why should men even bother? We should just stop touching ourselves. We should just really just leave women alone altogether. This is what they're selling you guys. Right. And then they get mad at somebody like me and say, you know what? Oh, you don't even understand, since I've been doing these reviews, man, when I've been receiving. So many people are thanking me for the truth. Like new people. Never even heard of 50. Like, man, I didn't even see this, but you're right. Thank you. I'm glad I found your channel. You know what? I've been saying this. These guys are afraid. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. It's crazy.
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. Here is the problem with guys listening to women who pander to their dating woes. Meaning, you have women who make YouTube shorts and they do whole panels, and they basically pander to the thing that men complain about. Yeah, these women are like this, and child support is like that. My thing is, see, a lot of men, they don't want to be helped. They just want someone to basically scream from the rafters what they scream. That's all they really want is someone said it earlier, misery loves company. They just want someone on their side. They don't really want to find a solution to what ails them. And as men, we are solution-based. Right. So if you are a man, you just complain about your shit, but you don't really have any viable solutions. To 50's point, you got guys telling guys, don't get married. My thing is, if you are a YouTuber, if you are a content creator, and you want to personally tell people why you don't want to get married, that's one thing.
Yeah, it's for real.
My issue with guys telling other guys not to get married is because you had some fucked up experiences, or you heard about another man having fucked up experiences. Now you on your fucking channel telling guys don't get married because you heard some shit, right? And my thing is, this is what I say to all you guys that tell other guys not to get married. No matter what you think, the majority of men want to have families. They don't want to be players, right? They want to have children. So what do you say to those men who want to have children? Do you tell them, impregnate a bitch, don't get married to her, and just leave her by herself, and you're going to live in a separate household from where your kids live? Is that what they're going to do? You know what I'm saying? What's your solution for the men who actually want families, who actually want to have children, who want to continue their bloodline and their legacy? This is the issue that I have. So for all you guys that don't want to date single mothers, that's cool. Explain why you personally don't want to do it, but leave niggas alone. Let niggas do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it.
Right. I don't understand why they see. I don't understand why there's so much. I mean, I do, but I don't. Right. Because I'm a different type of person. But it's hard for me to understand why there's so much comfort in weakness. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to understand why I want to subscribe to the same talking points of the statistics. Right. It's hard for me to believe that dudes would rather complain about quote like, you know, something like, you know, what they call female nature instead of learning about it and then seeing how it works for me. You understand? Because I mean, OK, let's just say there is female nature. Think about how you can make it work for you. If you know a bitch love attention, then learn how to use the attention that you could give to a woman to make her do what you want her to do. But see, the problem is these guys don't know what they want a woman to do. You understand? They know they want women, but they don't know how to use anything. They don't know how to utilize it, again, because they're not aware of their masculine identity. It's hard for them to really understand what the rest of the world means if they don't understand who they are. Because again, we're seeing the world through our own eyes, right? So in order for us to understand what we're seeing, we have to look at ourselves, right? But for whatever reason, bro, it's like everybody is looking outside themselves. That's why Lakari and myself, at the end of every video, we say the truth is inside you. Like if it has nothing to do with you, then it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why all the statistics and shit don't really fucking matter. You think I give a fuck that 80% of divorces are initiated by women? Because I look at the women that I deal with and I'm like, if a bitch ever try to divorce me or try to do some shit like that to me, she's only hurting herself. Mm-hmm. You understand? But that's the way I see it because of the type of man that I am. You understand? Other dudes, it's like, hey, man, things are just the way that they are, man. And that's just it, bro. And it's like, listen, I understand that things are the way that they are, but I need to understand me so I can understand how to make the shit work for me. So so again, I talk about gravity again. Instead of fighting against gravity, instead of fighting against the structure or complaining about the structure, understand who I am, understand the nature of the structure, and then I figure out between those two things, I figure out how to thrive. I figure out how to adapt, and I figure out how to make the shit work for me. That's what's called game. That's what's called game. You understand? Weakness is complaining. Weakness is running away. Weakness is finding loopholes and lies and trying to cope. That's what weakness is. You understand? Strength is looking at the situation and understanding who you are and taking the next step.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
No, damn, man.
My bad. I thought I hit mute.
Choking on the neck bone and shit. No, Miles, you're absolutely right. And I think what's happening for so many of these guys, they want structure, and I promise you, in the next years to come, it's going to get to suck a dick to be a man. Watch, I promise you, it's going to be. I'm telling you, these guys actually think that women are the reason for everything that's going wrong in their lives,
right?
When they are the reason why everything is going wrong in their lives.
Exactly.
It's a woman's fault that I coughed without pressing mute.
It's a
somewhere along the way. It's a woman's fault.
It's a fucking woman's fault. Why?
Damn you, women.
Ass hat on his head. It's a woman's
right. It's a woman's fault. We put the 49er gang up top.
Yeah. Put them motherfuckers at top. They're supposed to be bottom bitches and shit.
All right, so we got 111. You're on live, a Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 111.
Yeah, it's a woman's fault. Men are wearing the eyeliner, looking like Mystery Edward Scissorhands. You guys are fucking on it this morning, dude. My cold is gone. I'm back. Just wanted to support you motherfuckers and tell you, you guys are on warpath. And I hate to say it, Dean. I love the Dean, but let's go 49ers. I got my fucking Steve Young jersey on right now.
Oh man, hey, what you? Hey, I heard you. Hey, ho! You said your cold is gone, but you still coughing. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, because he knows you to be Cowboy fan.
Don't you think I sound a little bit better though? I've been doing paleo pancakes. You guys got to try these motherfuckers, dude. Eggs. Fucking I've been doing boxing class. I'm shadow boxing. I'm back on it, dude. I'm back on the fucking warpath. D, the lifeblood of the party. Just wanted to tell you guys what's up. And if anybody everybody in the chat, you better donate $3 or else I'm gonna come in that chat and cough on you motherfuckers and get you all sick.
All right, perfect, man. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in and glad you're feeling better, man. Take it easy. All right, we got 813. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 813.
Hey, how's it going? This is Hooter Man 813. I'm 24 years old and I'm in Tampa, Florida.
All right. Hey, man, what's up? What's on your mind? How can we help you?
So I just asked a quick question on there. I don't know if y'all want to answer it real quick, but does each and every one of y'all, did each and every one of you guys on this panel grow up with a father figure in your life, and who exactly, expressed to you, structure in your life and actually made you respect structure?
I grew up with a father. I grew up with grandfather, uncles, and I understood certain levels of structure, man to woman, because I come from a Jamaican family. I'll say that. And there's a lot of tradition in Jamaican families where, like for example, if your mother calls you from another room, you can't say what. You got to say yes, mom, or yes, dad. At the same time, you couldn't sing at the dinner table. You couldn't put your elbows on the dinner table. There was always structure. You understand? And even though my dad was never the most, involved pops, he wasn't always in the frame where he's always saying shit and doing shit. He was always there, and we all understood who the provider was, and then we understood and my mom understood her role, and we just always understood my dad's role. You understand what I'm saying? Any of y'all want to speak?
Yeah, I was of course I speak of my father all the time. I mean, so yeah, my father was, but he was a military guy too, man. He was gone a lot. But he was just impactful. Then my grandfather, of course. I had two grandfathers who was pretty strong men.
Your father was military?
Yeah, military, Marine, and then
Uncle.
Marine.
Of course, my uncles, man. I had uncles, and then I have then I had a great uncle that's pretty well known, man. And then I got another. I got a lot of men. I had a lot of men around, and this is why I'm probably the way I am, because they never tolerated any type of weakness. To this day, like my dad complains about this big hype on mental health. He tells me all the time, he says, you know what? They promote mental health to protect the weak. And he said, Right. He said there's a such thing as people who really have mental imbalance. Mm-hmm. But the depression is just like he said. It's just like what do they call that? ADHD. It's something that you got your ass whooped for back in the day. You got your chest punched in when you was acting soft around people. See, because they don't have that no more. They call it is depression, ADHD. So that's one of the things he talked to me about. Now I have an opinion about it, and I share a lot of the same views. But I choose not to talk about it too much because I think that's the next thing to get you shut down. It's really going against the narrative of them trying to diagnose, because what they want is a lot of medicated people. If they can get a lot of medicated people, then they're gonna have what? Control.
Yes.
For me, I like 50 said. I always talk about my old man too. I mean, if you want to see my personality, just go to Fox News, look at Ted Williams, and you can see where I came from with my old man. So, but I had two dads. You know, in the book I ever talk about that. My dad that you see on TV, he was a ladies' man. So he gave me his personality. But my stepfather, he gave me toughness and structure and a no fuck you attitude. But I also had discipline with my mentor, because even though my father could get pussy, they didn't tell me how he got it. You know what I mean? So what my mentor did is he helped me structure my mind. He helped me structure me and structure how I should see the world through my eyes and things like that. And to respect your fathers, and also military discipline, like 50 said. I was in the military as well. They were military guys. Yeah.
At what age did you have that mentor?
At 9 years old. I started at 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I was getting my ass whipped for kissing girls in elementary school and shit. And I didn't understand why. I was getting in trouble and shit for going over girls' houses and shit. But again, my
bro,
you know,
real quick, Steve. I remember living in Maryland, Fort Meade, Maryland, when I was 8, and this one chick stuck me in her house and shit. I was hiding in her closet and shit.
Exactly.
I think one of the biggest ass whoopings I got. I was 9 years old, and I came home with a hickey on my neck, and I never forget that ass whooping that I got. I got it from my pop grandfather, and I'm talking about whooping with the belt. And let me tell you why. This is what they told me. They said when somebody tag you, they own you. Yeah. And what you saying is that bitch owns a part of you. I see. He said that bitch will have your last name when she gets older. He said you were a pal. That's what he said. He said, motherfucker, you ain't nothing but a pal. And he said, if you ever come home again with a woman's tag on you, you gonna get it worse. I'll never forget. And you know what? That was my last hickey ever in my life.
That nigga was traumatized. In 3rd and 4th grade, we used to think hickeys got you pregnant. We kids. They saw the hickey back and forth. We thought they'd get him pregnant.
Yeah, I remember I got beatings on 2 separate occasions for trying to have sex before the age of 7. Like once I was 6, and another time I was like 7 years old. And I got yo.
Hey, so all y'all lost y'all virginity pretty young then, huh?
No. I didn't lose it that young. but I was definitely doing some shit.
First of all, I didn't lose nothing. I don't even know what that means. Lose virginity? No. What happens is I partaked in a sexual act with someone.
Yeah, I like that.
I didn't lose. I've never lose nothing to a bitch ever.
My bad.
Real shit.
Now we can take virginity, but like 50 said, we don't lose nothing.
But caller, where you going? Where are you going with this?
No. I wanted to well, but one I haven't heard from K Zach and either if he also had a structure, but I was just trying to get some context as to how you guys pretty much became the dude you are, because like me, like I'm 24, you know what I'm saying? I never had like a real like father figure, but I did have like a cousin. He's only 10 years older than me and shit like that. So he kind of showed me, like a little bit of what the stuff y'all talking about. But But that's pretty much it, man. I was just trying to just get more context as to how you guys became the dudes you guys are. Well, and I pretty much took, what you know.
Well, let me say this, caller. I grew up with my father in the house. We didn't have a real good relationship. He really didn't teach me a whole lot. There was some shit that he taught me that I watched. Like, he was really good with cars, so I kind of watched him do shit, and I learned by watching him. But as far as him sitting me down, giving me game about certain things, he never really did that. Steve alluded to it earlier. I was also in the military. Okay, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot of discipline, and I also learned a lot about leadership because I was in charge of shit.
Yeah.
So I learned, and at a young age, at 18, 19 years old, I was actually a squad leader. And if you don't know anything about the military, a platoon, if you remember the movie Platoon, normally a platoon is about 45, 50 dudes. They have 4 squads, and each squad is about 10 to 13 guys. So I was a squad leader where I was in charge of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot about leadership at a very young age.
Right. That's what's up.
Well, yeah, man, it's not just about like your father or anything like that. Like the original question was any kind of thing or male figure that showed you structure, that taught you structure to kind of prove the point that this shit still needs to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, my first sergeant, my drill sergeants, my first sergeant, my CO, yeah.
So you got to be careful about. I always say, be careful about what parents do. Because sometimes parents unknowingly push on their stories on you. They take stories from their parents and their parents and their parents. Then they try to indoctrinate you into what they think you should be through their eyes, especially if you have a mother. So what happens is you got to be careful about that because your love for your mom, there's a trust, and there's like your mom starts to tell you, well, be a gentleman and open a door and take the girl out and don't try, all this shit mom ain't really talking about, lying about shit. So you got to be careful about who you listen to. Yes, mom can tell you yes, please, thank you, and no, and be respectful. Yes, but you got to be careful when mom starts to tell you what she thinks a man is.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to be careful if dad tells you what he thinks a man is, if he's sleeping on the couch, or if he's if he's not there's a dad of the house and there's a dad in the house. Yeah. So if you one of the motherfuckers that's just in the motherfucking house and happy wife, happy life, don't make mom mad, you got to be careful about that because sometimes even your father can put poisonous information in you.
That's a fact.
You know what? Shout out to Willie D, right? Willie D used to always say, your dad should be ashamed, the mother should have spit you out, and all that type of shit. But here's the thing: there are adult males, because I got to be careful. Not everybody is a man. There are adult males who had children. They had boys. And that's the worst thing that could have happened to those boys is that their fathers were their fathers. But y'all got it, man.
Shout out real quick. Shout out to DC. Thank you, DC. Much love to you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, and the car will be on in about 20 minutes. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, brother.
No. That's pretty much it, man. I was just trying to get some context and to kind of showcase that these are the types of men that come from some kind of structure. Like y'all are all examples of what the fuck, like having some kind of structure in your household growing up,
But caller, real quick, remember the thing about these men on this panel, we're here to teach you to create your own structure. You see what I'm saying? That's what separates us from everybody else. Don't look at another man's structure. I know that's a great question, but don't look at another man's structure to determine your structure. Find a man that can show you how to build or give you the mental tools to create your structure. This is why we are called Real Game, because we will give you the tools to think for yourself, to build for yourself, and to create for yourself.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Hey, man. Hey, y'all be easy, man. All right,
man. Appreciate the call, bro. Appreciate the call. Easy, brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you.
All right, guys. 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Please don't call in at the last minute, guys. Please, get the calls in a timely fashion. So if y'all gonna call in, please call in 516-387-1224. Yeah, if you want to get to some questions.
Yeah.
Well, let me. Oh, yeah, let's grab a question.
Zach. No, I just say the car will be here in about 20 minutes, guys. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that this panel, us four, L, Taekwondo, when EO was on here, shout out to him, Angry Man, we take manhood seriously.
X.
Okay, we take, and I don't think guys, we talk about it. We might not always use the word manhood, but if you listen to what we talk about in every show that we do, whether it be here or on our own individual channels, we're going to speak about manhood at some point. Okay, we're going to speak on the importance of autonomy. I know, Miles, you talked about that yesterday, having dominion over your life, and making sure the average guy doesn't have standards and principles. They don't. The average guy bends to the whim of women. He does shit at the behest of women. The average guy, his life, like Ben Man Kevin, whatever his name is, what he showed you when he admitted that he spent $12,000 just for some pussy, what he shows you is that a lot of guys are primarily motivated to make money so they can get bitches.
Right.
That's their primary motivation, because ain't no dude in his right mind will give a chick $12,000 just to fuck. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it, man.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. And you know, I actually appreciated the last caller calling in just to kind of get a foundation of, you know, what it is. I like what you said too, though, Steve. Like, there are a lot of men that teach their sons to be bitch ass niggas, though. You know what I mean? And that's where the problem is, because he's been taught to be a bitch ass nigga, or he has not had any direction from a real man, and then he learns from bitch ass men. And see, like the sleeping on the couch thing. Like, nigga, let me just, dog, any man, any fucking man sleeping on the couch, but you're automatic bitch ass nigga, man. Automatic, bro. Like, and for you to try to remove yourself from any part of your kingdom, and it's not a queendom, any part of your fucking kingdom, you're out of fucking you're out of your fucking mind. And this is where I'm saying, let me get back to this mental health thing real quick. I see so many men that act like they need healing to get a bitch. They'll lead with, oh, you know, my ex, she cheated on me, and you know, I just went through a real dark time in my life, and you know, it was really just burying himself in pity. And then they you know, they want the nurturing of the woman. So what they try to do, and it's sad, bro. I see so many men on here talking about therapy. Like, dog, let me just tell you let me tell you how to get out of your weakness. Love yourself. Love yourself more than any motherfucking person can ever. And that way you never need to rely on any outside validation. Facts. Love yourself, you bitch ass motherfucker.
You know,
God damn it.
Hey, Kip, real quick, I just want to say this. People don't understand that your body heals itself when you cut yourself. And this is that we try to teach you. Self-healing. You know, I did a show yesterday talking about you know, what to do with breakups, and I talked about how guys worry about why she's leaving, where men understand or know why she's going to come back. See, we know that they're always going to come back to the best of the best. And what most guys understand is the reason why they come back is because they finally understand what structure is in a man versus what structure isn't with the average guy. Right. So what we're trying to say to you, like what 50 is saying, you can be your own self-healing when you actually are connected with yourself, when you are one of one mind, one thought, one way with yourself. The healing with guys, I know it's not no like mumbo jumbo witchcraft or nothing like that, but it's the craziest thing. The more you make the game about you, the more you're going to feel good when they walk away. You're going to be like, oh my God, I've been trying to get rid of this motherfucker for months now. He's on. But fuck, I know she's gonna be back in a few weeks. So y'all just gotta remember that. Remember, this is what game is.
Fact.
Game showing you a way to see the world in which you've never seen it before by changing your perception, changing your reality, but not forcing the change. You must make it yourself.
Facts.
Steve, that was some real shit. Because sometimes the chick might pull the trigger first, but you was like, man, that shit was mutual. What you niggas talking about? That shit was mutual, nigga. She was just the first one to pull the trigger.
All right, we got 412. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 412.
22 years old. My name is Billy. How you guys doing, man?
Chilling, man. What's up, bro?
On here.
Yep.
No, not much, man. Listen, I just want to give one bit of advice to someone that's watching. Yo, all you got to do is tell a bitch you do OnlyFans and porn, and she will fuck. I'm being honest with you. I'm being.
Wait, all you do is OnlyFans and fuck. Wait. What is that wicked ass shit you say? What the fuck is that?
Throw everything out the window. I just want to say that.
Wait. Let me get you. You only
eyes go like what?
You say you tell women.
I promise.
You do OnlyFans and fuck. That's what you tell women.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you do? What did you do before OnlyFans? Well, what did you say to women before OnlyFans? Okay, what did you say to women when there was no OnlyFans then?
And then I asked them, and then I asked them, I said, look, listen, I make content. You know what I'm saying? Like, you looking good type shit. Like,
what?
You know, making content.
Oh man, no, you soft.
I wouldn't mind doing it. They talk about, bro. Listen, majority of bitches out here talk about they don't mind doing.
No. Fuck the women. Why are you so fucking fake? Why do you have to go through all that trouble to lie to a woman?
Because I don't give a fuck, nigga. These bitches gonna lie regardless.
Oh my god! You see. This is the shit, right? This is the shit that we're talking about right here.
Yeah, there you go. So if women suck dick, you should suck dick too. If women suck dick, you should be sucking dick too. Blaming women for everything.
Take what I'm saying as advice.
Okay, so caller. So how many women have you had sex with after you told them that? How many?
0.
I mean,
the bad boy.
Nigga, give me a number. How many women have you literally had sex with after you told them that? Not after, prior.
Well, I don't say on the internet. I don't say on the
Caller, how many women have you had sex with after you told them you do porn on fucking OnlyFans?
I mean,
how many, motherfucker? How many? Give us a number.
It's not a hard question.
A number.
My nigga, I can't keep count.
But my god.
Oh, this nigga lying. Okay, this nigga lying. Okay, because you can give an approximate answer. You can say between 20 and 25, between 8 and 10. Give an approximate answer, nigga.
I mean, it could be around 30, but regardless of that,
I don't believe you. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all.
What's so special about women that you got to lie to them? Please tell us. What is?
You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to believe me.
What is so special about women that you got to lie to them? Please answer that question. Caller,
a wife, right?
Caller. Hey, caller. Wait, caller, sir. Hey. For this to be a conversation, you gotta like pause and let other people talk. So, Steve the Dean trying to ask you a question, bro.
What is so special about women that you gotta lie to them?
What's so special about I gotta lie to them? Well, the fact is that they're not special, so I have to lie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You get more of a fuck than I do. I'm noticing that. You get more
so this is what it is. So basically what you're saying is that you have no integrity as a man. You don't think integrity is a part of manhood?
No. Of course it is. As far as
so integrity means what? What does integrity mean?
Appreciate, of course.
So what does integrity mean though?
Really don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care.
Caller,
I don't
care. Caller, yo.
About my life stories and my trials and tribulations. Maybe you might be that type of nigga to do that. I'm not doing that with every bitch. I'm not doing that with no bitch I just met. Fuck that.
I can see what type of person you are. See, this is the type of person you are. And I'm explain what type of person you are because this is really what it is. So okay. So because of where I'm from, I've witnessed a lot. And so there was a time where men, even the criminals, had a certain level of respect. We're not going to fuck with the kids. We're not going to fuck with the civilians, the women and the children. We're not going to do that. And anybody that's not in the game, we're not going to mess with. That was integrity. And then came along women raised men, bitch ass men who did not have morals, standards, or any of those things, and they fucked the game up. So you're one of those men, males, who says, you know what? It's about self. But this is what it is. There are men out here like you that needs to be purged.
Don't say men like
purged.
I'm a one of a kind, nigga.
No. This is what I'm saying. You need to be purged. Taken out. Hey, this is what I'm saying. Hey, last thing, what I'm gonna say. This last thing, man. This is what I'm gonna say. I pray to the Lord that you do not have any kids.
If we pray,
because if you gotta teach those kids to say fuck everybody else, they probably won't live long, or they want to have a happy life. Because men like you, these guys get a hold of, and the only thing that protects you is the laws.
Yo, caller, I got a question real quick. Caller, listen. What would you do if there, let's just say there wasn't any OnlyFans, or what did you do before there was OnlyFans?
Well, dude, there was an OnlyFans before. I mean, shit, what the fuck? I got a phone. I like to record myself. The fuck? I like to record myself fucking bitches. What's wrong with that? No. Wait,
sir. Hold on. You said that you called up giving men.
I mean, shit, that's what
bro, come on, man. Let me speak, bro. Come on.
I'm trying to help you out.
Listen, bro.
Wait, he said he's trying to help us out. That's terrible.
Bro,
April Fools is 2.5 months away, bro. You a little early, my nigga.
Nigga, hold on. Caller, hold on. Listen, hold on, bro. Just take it easy.
Right here is a loving, caring man.
Bro.
He's a loving, caring man. He has a life at home, right? He has 2 kids.
Bro, listen, take it easy. Come on, man. Yo, listen. All I'm saying is, you say you trying to help dudes out, but what if they don't want to do OnlyFans, or what if there wasn't any OnlyFans? How would you help dudes out then?
They don't have to do it.
How would you get these guys to get to fuck these women? How would you get these guys to get to fuck these women?
This is how it. Hold on, quick. I'm explaining to you. You don't have to do it. All it does is raise his curiosity, and if the bitch, feel me, she's gonna want to do something. She's gonna be like attracted.
Okay, but no,
but it gotta be like how you look.
How do you raise your curiosity without the OnlyFans part, though? That's all I'm trying to ask you, bro. How would you raise her curiosity without OnlyFans, or without mentioning OnlyFans to the bitch?
Shit, I can say, listen, I do content. I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? I like to entertain shit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you looking good right now. You know what I mean? The body's amazing, looking fantastic. I'm trying to see what's up. Hey, give me a 360. She fuck around, give you that 360, and man, her pussy get wet. It get wet off that. I'm trying to tell you, feel me? After that point, she give that 360.
What's your YouTube channel? You say you do content. What's your YouTube channel? Give everybody a shout out to your YouTube channel, man.
I know what it's like. I can
what's your YouTube channel?
Any bitch I want for real.
What's your YouTube channel, sir?
She left me.
Sir, what's your YouTube channel?
My bad. My YouTube channel. I don't have a channel.
Yeah, you said you do content.
Start one after this conversation. I might start one. After talking to you, I might start one.
But bro, you might as well, so you don't have to lie. You know what I'm saying? You might as well actually start an OnlyFans. You could have been making money with because you said you fucked about 30 bitches by now, right? So you could have made at least $3,000 by now.
A whole $30,000,
$10 membership.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least extra change. I mean, I know, bro. I know you the man, and that's probably just a pair of Gucci slides for you. So that ain't nothing. So I get it. So but I'm saying it's extra money that you don't have to spend.
Hey, L, you want to hop in this, L? You want to hop in this?
Did you tell me about some money?
No, I just wanted to say that, hold on. I just want to say I apologize for being late because I just came from overseas because I have my passport. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't fuck with y'all game niggas no more. So it's over. But I came in when he was talking about lying, so I don't know. Like, so he said he lied to chicks about having OnlyFans or some shit.
Yeah. He said he does. He says he does OnlyFans and he does porn, and bitches are fucking him because he says that.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's the part where he lying about? What are you lying about, caller?
That part.
Oh, so he lies about doing porn?
Yeah, he doesn't have an OnlyFans. He doesn't even have a fucking YouTube, and he lies to the bitches. And he says that's the way to get bitches these days. You gotta.
So he's lying to get the pussy.
Yeah, he's lying to get pussy because he doesn't care.
Right, and see, the thing is, you got to be careful with that, because what happens is that when a woman feels like she's been deceived out of her pussy, you can cause drama, which means that certain other things could happen that we don't really need to talk about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So to the caller, just be careful that one of these chicks don't act like or say you did something that you didn't do, because that's how women get back at you when they feel like they got deceived. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, I know I'm fucked up for this. I'm fucked up for this, right? Hold on, everybody. I know I'm super fucked up for this. But just now when Lucario went through the chat, through the tunnel, and he had his eyes and his mouth open, all I saw was his eyes and his
This nigga stupid.
Why this nigga mouth to the nigga?
I'm fucked up. My bad. But it was for a split second. You see, all you see is like in the cartoons when the lights go out.
Miles is the worst.
My bad. I just had to say that real quick. But caller, so all of your situations work out perfectly, right? You tell these chicks that you do content, and then you fuck them, and then nothing bad happens after that, even though they find out that you lying.
No, nothing bad happens to them after that. I mean, what I will tell them is like, hey, listen, hey, look, you looking good. I said, look, you got Instagram? They be like, yeah. Sometimes they be like, no, and they're like, yeah, for sure, because I'll take some photos of you right now. You feel me? Looking good. Take a photo, send it to their phone.
Y'all niggas are dirty for that shit.
Like videos too. Like I do it all. You know what I'm saying? And right after then, I'm in there.
You're in there.
She looking back at the photo like, damn, like this nigga know what he doing. He know
nice.
Okay. Let me see what else he know how to do.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't do that bullshit. I don't waste time with these bitches.
Hey, bro.
I don't waste time. If a bitch tell me no, cool.
Hey, bro. Hey, cool, bro. That's great, man. That's great, man. You got any other questions or anything else you want to help everybody out with?
No, sir, I don't. Just tell all your wives I said hi, right? Tell them all.
You better hope no niggas from the trenches get a hold of you, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like you playing with fire, nigga. You gonna fuck with somebody they gonna go home, say, hey, this dude did something to me, and it's gonna be 3-4 cats come with them things at your door, bro, and you ain't gonna live too much longer. So I'm telling you right now, dog, we trying to save your life. Because there's a lot of unbalanced people out here, and there's a lot of people that don't care about their own life, and you will be a casualty. And Facts. So I'm literally letting you know, dog. These women will run back and tell their brothers or their cousins, and they coming. And I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, he hung up too, by the way. So we got 770. You're on live with the Real Kano Theory panel. Name 8 city. How can we help you? 770.
What it do?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, this M29 Atlanta.
The M29 Atlanta. What it do, cuz? What it do, man? Everything good out there in ATL, homie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a Memphis OG, dog. I'm a Memphis OG.
All right.
Memphis OG.
All right. You all right, dog. You got a question, OG. What's going on with you, man?
I called up because I had the same purpose as last dude to give some advice, but he made my call that much more important.
Okay.
For real shit.
Okay, so what's your advice? Go ahead. Everybody got advice today. Go ahead.
1950 pointed it out perfectly. It's the lack of integrity. What everybody listening needs to know that what dude just said was some bullshit. You better not ever take that advice. That's some fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit right there is devil's work, and that's what the powers of this world want you to do.
Right.
And my main message when I called is all of the content I've been watching lately. I'm seeing that men nowadays, you know what I'm saying, we call them simps, but what these guys who we identify as simps are doing, they are in this new age allowing women to teach them to tell them how to live, to tell them what they expect out of them, instead of being a man and doing what our parents would do and be like, I understand that a woman is impressionable. Right. She doesn't know what she doesn't know. She doesn't have the foresight that men are blessed to have.
Right. She needs guidance. She needs leadership
and see how things are going to play out.
Right.
Women don't have that power. All they can see is what's right in front of them.
Right.
And if you let them coach you and tell you how to live life, you're going to allow them to lead them and yourself to destruction.
Right.
But men like him, the last dude, because he's hurt. And
he's not a man. He's a male. But go ahead. You got it.
He feel like the short-term gain of some pussy that he's getting is going to make up for all the hurt that women has caused him or whatever. But what it's really doing is he's scorning women. He's hurting women. They're going to come for his ass later on in life. Eventually, when his dick stops working, he's not going to have nobody to take care of him. So they're going to turn his kids against him. They're going to turn everybody who could fuck with him against him because of the shit that he's doing, trying to win the game right now.
Right.
That's not how you win. We play the long-term game as men. Women play the short-term game. And if you play that short-term game with their ass, they're going to kill your ass in it. They're going to destroy you in it. And he's about to get destroyed because he think it's all about a little nut that he going to get right now, when this shit is a way deeper game than just beating the bitch to get a nut.
Hey,
that's the least.
But let me say this, Colin. Let me say this. One of the things that I often say. Go ahead.
Real quick. Shout out to Trickter for the $4.99 super chat. He says, shout out to my dogs. Keep dropping game. Go ahead.
Well, one of the things that I often say, caller, is that masculine men influence women and males are influenced by women. That guy, any guy who lies to women to get sex, he is heavily influenced by pussy. Okay? And what guys tend to do, they tend to tell women what they think women want to hear versus telling women what they need to hear. Right? So, number one, I don't believe that he fucked. Now, he might have had sex with 30 women, but I don't believe that he fucked 30 women using that bullshit line. I don't believe that at all. Right? Now, okay, and it don't even matter how many. The point, I want guys to understand, because you have a lot of impressionable guys who aren't very bright. And they might have heard that stupid shit that he said, oh, shit. Oh, that's the best advice I heard. Facts. And they might put the fire sign, and they might start doing that shit. And my thing is, you think it's a flex to tell chicks that you fuck on camera and chicks that's going to want to fuck you because you say that? That's some dumb shit, okay? So the problem with a lot of guys, they don't know how to influence a woman to where the woman deals with them on their terms. See, they get down in the mud. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that women by nature are chaotic and indecisive. As men, we bring order. The problem with that guy, he brings more chaos to a woman.
Right. Exactly. Real shit, Zach. I call it. Yeah, Cole, you got anything else?
I just wanted to say one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, when it comes to that approach that he's taking is, okay, that works today, but then tomorrow they're gonna want you to put a dress on for them to fuck. Then the next day they're gonna want you to build a spaceship for them to fuck. So he keep on doing that, and eventually he gonna play himself out of the game. Whereas if you would have just been real and been solid from the jump, you would never have to change and work to get a bitch that'll come to you.
Facts.
That's it.
Real shit, man. Hey, appreciate the call. Keep it tight out there in ATL, man. Them niggas be shooting for no reason. You feel me?
Yes, sirski.
All right, man. What? Yes, sirski.
Y'all stay up, man.
All right. Yeah, that's probably some new ATL shit. And I'm dead serious. Them niggas be shooting. I was at a fucking red light one day. Gas station right over here. I see two kids running through a gas station. The kid that's chasing the other kid pulls a gun out. Once they get around the corner, I hear pop, 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 pop. And then I only see one kid walk back. So just let you know, ATL is real. Anyway, 347, you are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 347.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
I just took you off the Bluetooth, but this is D-Money, 22, from New York. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's going on? What's on your mind, baby?
All right, so I got two questions. So the first one is, why niggas think fucking bitches are accomplishment? Like, getting pussies up?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. That's a good question.
The first call was
it most definitely is not. But go ahead.
Chill, bro.
That nigga say chill.
Now he was saying that towards the other caller.
Well, I got a question for your question. Why do you give a fuck what other motherfuckers are doing, dog? I don't understand.
I don't. It's just that it's crazy that they feel like that shit is an accomplishment.
But that's okay. Never mind. You're missing the point here. What's your second question, bro?
Okay, you're right. All right. My second question was what I typed in the chat, but I couldn't hear you guys because I was in the gym. It was too loud up in there.
Go ahead and repeat the question. Go ahead and repeat the question from the chat.
So I was saying I lose focus sometime when I'm dealing with a woman, and like I was saying, how can I stay focused?
Like, you missed it. Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying that because you make everything about women because you have no self-esteem, no self-worth, you have insecurities, you have no vision statement, no mission statement. You don't know how to fuck. You don't know how to be romantic, sensual, sexual, kinky, dirty, nasty, naughty. You don't know what to do with a woman. So you make everything about women.
So wait, what do you lose focus on though? What do you
wait, hold on. Before you say something, all of those stuff that Steve just said, I know what to do with those stuff. It's just that like
wait, if that's the case, then why are you calling us about a fucking woman then?
No, what do you lose in focus on? What do you lose in focus on? Because you said if you lose focus, that means your focus is on something.
When I was in college, I was so focused. I was like getting my work done.
No, caller.
And I started slacking.
He's scared of pussy.
No. Okay, so what are you saying? You lose focus on your own personal priorities in life? Is that
my own shit. Yeah.
Okay, so that's exactly what Steve just said. You making everything about the bitch.
Exactly.
So what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah, but Steve's saying shit I can't do. Like what?
You can't do that's because you work. Okay, the thing about this many on the panel, they can, and that's why they don't make anything about women because they can. You cannot. You worship women. Why are you scared of them?
All right, man.
Bro, you just said that before you got a chick, you was focused, you was doing good in school. After you got a chick, you lost it. What do you want us to take from this conversation? You telling us that you literally make things about the bitch, and then when we say, yeah, that's your problem, you keep making shit about the bitch, then you turn around and say, but I don't do that, bro.
How can I like maintain focus? If I'm fucking with a bitch or not.
Stop making shit about the bitch. Okay, all right. What was the last thing you did with a female? I mean, other than like have sex, what was the last thing you did with a woman?
Go on a date.
Where?
I went to some lounge this weekend.
Some lounge
in Queens.
In Queens.
Yeah.
Now, how many times have you been to that lounge?
2 times.
And the time before, who did you go with?
Me and my friends.
You and your friends. Okay. Now, this weekend, is that where you actually wanted to go?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You want to go to the bed. You want to take it home.
No. I actually I like going. That's where I really wanted to go.
That's where you really wanted to go. Okay, so how are you losing focus then? Because apparently you doing what you want to do because you that nigga. So how you losing focus?
I'm getting better. It's just that some stuff I still be like losing focus on. Like I be thinking about like
fucking focus.
Give us an example of what do you mean by losing focus? Give us an example. Share a scenario where you lost focus.
Can I talk?
We wait for you to answer the fucking question. Where are you losing fucking focus at?
I keep talking. You talking? Like,
you see, he's losing focus already with the question.
Yeah, D-Money, you're losing focus right now. Just say the answer to your question, bro.
He was talking.
Yo, just say the answer to the question. Just say the answer to the question, bro. Go ahead, please.
All right, so like I'll be doing something, then like every time like I'm fucking around with a bitch, I end up like just start slacking. Like
now, what is the thing? We trying to, bro. We're trying to get you to be specific. You say I'll be doing something. What is that something? What are you? Can we be specific?
Tell us about a real scenario that happened recently. Break it down, please.
Sometime sometimes I wake up and go to the gym early in the morning, but when the bitch is around me, I don't go to the gym. I be sleeping in this shit. Like,
wait, these bitches be spending the night?
Sometimes.
Dog, just look. Your pussy's tight, dog. That's all. That's a problem. You just got a tight pussy. That's all.
Carla, let me ask you a question. These women that spend the night, how long have you known these females?
A day.
It could be a one night stand. Shit.
The whole point.
Wait a minute. You let chicks spend the night?
See that?
Oh, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
How does he lose focus? Caller, you don't lose focus. It's just you just weak as fuck, and you worship women. So you put women above your own fucking standards. It's not that you lack focus. You just ain't shit.
Well, not only that, Steve, Caller, what's really going on, it's not so much your focus. You don't have no standards and principles.
None.
You don't. You literally make decisions centered around and based around pussy. That's what you're doing.
Okay, can I ask one more question? What are principles a man supposed to have? I know what standards is, but principles.
You're asking how to be a doctor in a day. Doesn't work that way, buddy. Because even regardless of what we tell you, you're still gonna be focused on a fucking woman. So what does it matter us telling you that answer?
At least 3.
No, hold on real quick. D Money. Are you on anybody's coaching or anybody's membership?
No, I'm just on your Discord.
Oh, okay. You be on my morning Discords almost every morning, and you call into the shows a lot, and you still refuse to make the investment into anybody's coaching.
I'm gonna get on the Bad Boy membership. I'm trying to put some funds together.
You trying to put some funds together? Why don't you stop taking the bitches out to the lounge and buying them drinks and shit?
Or why don't you give up your gym membership?
Spend money.
Why don't you give up your gym membership? Do some push-ups at home and get on the bed. There's always a way. You just ain't trying to be like that, dog.
Wait, you trying to help your mom do what?
My mom get a house.
Oh, you trying to? What happened to your pops? What happened to your pops?
I'm trying to help her.
What happened to your pops?
Say that again.
What happened to your pops?
He's in Jamaica.
Oh, he's in Jamaica.
Hey, so let me ask you this. I got to chime in on this one. So real quick, you said you're trying to help your mom to get a house.
Yeah, she about to get a house.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, so how old is your mom?
My mom is in her 40s.
Okay, so are you your mom's responsibility?
Thank you.
I'm asking, are you your mom's responsibility? No, right?
But you know that's
is she? Yeah. So this is where the part of manhood you don't understand, right? See, what you don't understand is that you don't owe your mom favors. You owe her respect. You don't owe her any of that. So being respectful don't mean giving you resources. And see, this is what a lot of men lose focus of.
Yes.
Like you have your own life to build. You have to build your own life. And if your mom needs assistance with the bare minimum, that's when you can help her in that way. But it's not your obligation to take care of your mother. Your mother had you because she wanted to give you life. You gave her joys. You gave her memories. Okay. And now is your time to live your life as an independent man. And see, what you're doing is you're setting yourself back in order to help your mom. But really what you should be doing is setting yourself up for your own future.
Yes.
You're an adult now, bro. Do not fall into the trap of believing that taking care of your mom is your obligation. All you owe her is respect, bro.
D Money, I thought I vaguely heard you say that your mother is your queen. Did I hear you say that?
Yeah, that's my queen.
Okay, so this whole thing.
Wait. Hold on.
This whole thing about you losing focus and putting women first. It starts with your mother. But go ahead, Lucario.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's why he acted like that, because it started with his mom. He basically his mom he lost focus with his mom from the jump. So now he takes that into the relationships with the women. You see what I'm saying? So that's stemming from his mom from the jump. So the reason why he's losing focus with these women is because he first lost focus trying to deal with his mom.
What castle is she? What castle?
Hold on. So a man can call his mom his queen? That's
what castle does she own? What castle does she own?
And a mother can never be a queen, because a queen is only anointed by the king.
Oh, wait.
So unless you guys are in a relationship, you guys can never. She can never be your queen.
Yo, who told you? Who told you that your mother was your queen? D Money. Who told you that?
She did.
Nobody. I just know that. Like,
you just know that.
I would.
Your queen.
That's some weird shit.
Yo, D Money.
Yo,
let me not be disrespectful. Listen, man, you have to you have to be careful with that type of thinking, though, bro, because that's like that's kind of it's kind of weird. Because if all right, all right, if she's your queen, then that would make you what then?
Her king?
I'm not gonna say it.
No. If your mother is a queen, then you would have to be the prince, right?
I'm her prince.
True, but I'm not gonna say that.
So whose kingdom are you getting ready to inherit then? As the prince? When you gotta help your mother out, your mother's supposed to be the queen, and you the prince. Whose kingdom are you getting ready to inherit?
Nobody's, because I was supposed to get it to build my own.
You gotta build your own to be what? Not a prince, but a what?
A king.
Okay, so where is your queen then?
I don't have one yet.
Exactly, nigga. So stop calling your mother a fucking queen.
Let me add this. It sounds like he's overcompensating for his father. Where's your daddy at? Where's your daddy at, fam?
He's in Jamaica.
Oh, he's in Jamaica. Yeah, it sounds like you're kind of overcompensating for your father. I don't know if you've seen your mother cry a lot. I don't know if she talked bad about your daddy in front of you. But you come across, and I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But it sounds like you're trying to overcompensate for the fact that she don't have a consistent dude in her life. That's what it sounds like to me.
I want to ask a question. Did your mother ask for the money, or did you decide to help her, or were you guilted in helping her? Mm-hmm. How did you start helping your mother with a house?
Yeah, I have to.
No, you don't have to do shit.
No, sir. The question is, how did it start?
Let us know.
How did it start, sir?
Oh no, she let us know. Like, I got siblings too. Like, she let us know. Like,
oh, so she guilt tripped you and your siblings to say, uno pick me better help me out with that house. Me don't have enough money to afford one. So uno help me.
Yep.
Put two penny together and help me buy one house. Yeah. Right? That's what she said?
Yep.
Gotcha.
If you don't know how to say no to a woman, you'll be saying yes all your life.
Thank you.
I say no all the time for that.
Now, look, your mother's cool, and your mother, and you know, you should love your mother, bro. But again, being guilted into helping your mother out is nonsensical if you're not focused on building your own. Because you know, even loved ones, you should only help them out when you are in a position of abundance, and you're clearly not there. This is why you put other people before you, because you started off with the issue of you putting your mother before you. You understand? Don't get guilt tripped into that. Don't, you know, like 50 said, you can't really allow yourself to get tricked into that mode where you're trying to save your parents. Your best bet is to make yourself rich so you can then help the people who need assistance.
He still got the umbilical cord attached to his mother.
Exactly.
And because you got the umbilical cord attached, she's thanking her love for you by the money you give her. And then on fact of that, why would you be mean to your queen mother? Because apparently she told you I'm a queen and you believe that bullshit.
Caller, I got a question. How old were you the last time you was breastfed?
Oh.
Like, that's a serious question.
What?
Were you like 3 years old or something like that? How old were you the last time you sucked on your mama's titty, bro?
For milk.
Like, for real?
For milk.
He said for milk.
No.
For real? Did you have a mouthful of teeth? You know, when you got done sucking? I mean, what happened to you, bro?
I don't remember. been a while.
You don't remember? It's been a while. it's
This nigga had on Spider-Man drawers in one hand and a Nintendo Switch in the other hand and shit.
Well, D Money, you have to you have to learn how to focus on yourself, and that starts with you taking the focus off your mother and putting it on yourself. All right, bro. That's what you have to do first. All right.
And what's up with the females?
No, I'm telling you that is you have to take care of that issue in your mind first, and that will help you
your mother
later.
Shit.
You understand?
All right.
All right. So we appreciate.
Hey, man, and real quick, caller. I'm sorry, man. Look, man, I know you got the calls. Look, real quick, caller. Let me tell you who I am as a man, right? If I came into your mother's life,
good,
I would tell her to kick you out, and you know what she would do? She would kick you out.
Wow.
And no, let me tell you why. You need to be on your own. You're around for no reason. So I'm gonna let her know that if she wants a guy like me, she needs to remove you. So what I'm trying to tell you is that your mom's loyalty is only up to the next real man that comes into her life.
Damn.
So your loyalty needs to be to yourself.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
Listen.
Baby boy, yeah.
Yo, niggas gonna be up in the kitchen talking about, yo, D Money, you want some eggs?
Yeah. Sweating, full sweat.
Niggas gonna be butt naked in your fucking kitchen talking about, yo, you want some eggs?
Full sweat, niggas, full sweat. You know when he's sweating, you know what that means.
And back hair, they're gonna have a bunch of back hair and sweat and shit.
And let me tell you something. If I'm coming in the house, I'm just like a lion, nigga. We gotta kill these cubs and get these motherfuckers out of here. Who these grown ass cubs walking around this motherfucker house? Get these motherfuckers out.
All right, D Money. Hey man, we appreciate you, man. But take the focus off your mother and put it on yourself in the long run, man. You'll be better off in the long run. All right, appreciate you, bro. See you on the Discord. All right, so we got the man Efosa. What's going on with you, man? What's going on? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I donate to the K-Zaggin.
Yeah,
appreciate it. I got it. Thank you. Appreciate it, Efosa.
All right, man. What's on your mind, man? We gotta go. Let's go.
Okay, so I want to lie to you about Coach Ego, right?
Huh?
And what Coach Ego said that
sir, we don't talk about other men. Talk about the ones on the panel, motherfucker. Stay on the.
What's your question? Just get to the question.
Okay. My question is that I rate women based on not just looks, but what she can do and her behavior. For instance, let's say I meet a girl, she's like a 5, right?
It's hard for me. And let me just turn my camera off, dude, because I'm gonna go crazy, man. Let me.
I give her an A for actually cooking skills. And behavior, she treat me well, she get another 8. So 8, 8, and 5, you add it out, divide by 3, and that's her rating. So
what's the question though, bro? We got to get to the question. What do you want to know?
Okay, so to me, I prefer women who can cook. You know
okay, Efosa, you know, bro, don't act like you don't know who you called. We want to know the question, bro. What is the question?
Okay, my question is that how I can find more women who can cook, because most of the girls I date, they don't want to cook.
Okay, so the question basically is, how do I find more women that know how to cook? Okay.
So yeah, this is my specialty, right? So first of all, do you know how to cook?
Thank you.
That's what I was gonna ask.
That's what I was about to ask.
I'm asking you, sir. Do you know how to cook?
I'm a regular, so my average cook.
Okay, so this is what it is, right? If you can't teach a woman, you can't expect the woman. Like I'm a really good fucking cook.
Yeah.
Like I'm high fucking level cooking, like top of the line. So my thing is that I know the wisdom that you can instill in that woman brings you value. Yeah. So if you're a man who says, you know what, she does these other things really fucking well. Her cook game is horrible, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make her even better. So I'm gonna give her this game of the cooking. So if you had game and you can fucking cook, then women that can cook will be in abundance.
See, that's some real shit.
If she's not cooking the way you want, again, I don't laugh at me. I learned from home economics in high school. Started
That's
there.
right, home ec.
Home ec, yeah. So and
they need to put that shit back in school, by the way.
Right, they need to put it back. But what I'm saying is that we would go on a field trip, and our field trip we would go to the store. I grab a basket, she grabs a basket, and I'll put all my shit in there, and she'll double that. She'll pay for that shit, and then I will show her how to make my dish, and she will take notes, and then we will take all the stuff and put that aside and start from scratch, and I will sit there and watch her perform the duty and the task. That's how I do it, brother.
Yeah, this is some real shit, and I want you to listen, because you got men that know what they're doing. See, we might have a preference for a woman to be domesticated, but I know how to cook as well. So I don't need a woman to cook for me because I can do that. Right. Okay, I can clean a house and disinfect the house better than most women. I can do anything that I require of a woman, I can do for myself, even busting a nut. Right? I can do for myself. Okay. And let me just say this, caller, I am not above buying a woman a cookbook for Christmas. While y'all motherfuckers buying jewelry, I'm buying big ass cookbooks, and I'm teaching her how to master at least 3 3-course meals in that motherfucker by the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above buying cookbooks for chicks and aprons. And I ask the chick, what's your favorite color? If she say red, I'll get her a red apron, a red crock pot, and red cooking utensils. A red toaster, everything. You know what I'm saying? Just so she can look in that kitchen and be comfortable.
Right. Instead of you bitch ass nigga bringing flowers, bring that bitch a crock pot. Get it going. Hey, so let me tell you, caller, real quick too. So let me tell you this. There's an art of making a plate. This is what I listen to around men, right? I'll be around the men, and I hear a woman come up to their man and be like, so what do you want in your plate? You know? So what that means is she don't know this motherfucker. That's what that tells me, that right there, the instruction is not been indoctrinated in her. Because any woman that's in my presence, you know what they're going to do? Grab the plate and start making it. Because they already know what I want and how I even want it arranged. I like my meat on the right. I'm a motherfucker, man. I need my meat. I need my meat on the right. I need my vegetables or salad or whatever separate. It's an art to the game. But what I'm telling you is it's all because of the communication and the game that I've given this woman in order for her to perform when she's in public, when we're out.
Exactly.
It's a performance.
So, Efosa, you in order to find women that know how to cook, you have to know how to cook. You have to know how you like your food. You have to have an idea of what that is so you can communicate it to the female. Because even if she knows how to cook, you still have to teach her exactly what you like and how you like it. Okay?
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for calling in. All right. So we got 904. You Renee says her favorite color is purple. Hey, Zach, get the
if you're ever on my roster, I'll hook you up.
904. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
All right. How old are you, sir?
I'm 69. I'll be 70 in July.
69. All right. Now, listen, what's on your mind, man? You got a question?
Yes, sir. I'm looking at the title of your broadcast, and what I want to know from you guys, could you tell me, how does a boy make the transformation from boy to man? What's the formula? I'm listening.
Well, you're looking at a formula versus the instructions that he must learn. Again, we don't define men because that's not our job. What we do is give them the tools to define manhood in their eyes by not making everything about the outside world, clothes, cars, money, and women, where they are self-sufficiently independent thinkers. So they're every young man, just like in school, cannot learn at the same pace. So that means that every young boy has to move on his own pace once he starts to believe in himself, sir.
Okay. Well, I would also go ahead, Colin. Go ahead. You got it. Colin, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What was his question?
Well, no. Well, I was going to say this, right? The problem with a lot of young men is they have too many safety nets, right? When you have safety nets, when you have people that can save you from your mistakes, right? You're less liable to learn from it and grow to where you're no longer in position to always seek help for your dumb decisions. Okay, an example would be, okay, you got guys out here that are in their 30s and they still live at home, right? They got a safety net. Okay, they don't have to ever worry about actually being in charge of shit and actually making decisions that can impact their household because they got somebody right there telling them what to do. Okay, as a man, when we talk about having autonomy in your life and having dominion, okay, you have to be in a position where your bad decision makings can cost you, right? Just like your positive decision makings can aid you or guide you. There's a lot of guys that are in positions where they can make fucked up decisions and they never have to pay the real price of those fucked up decisions. Part of manhood is trials and tribulations or baptism by fire, where you learn how to not fuck up and you don't have anyone to save you from all your fucking mistakes. Y'all got it.
Anybody else?
I think they summed it up.
Yeah. So caller, did you have a rebuttal or did you want to add to that?
No rebuttal. One last question though, but no rebuttal. What qualifies a man to be the man of the house? What qualifies?
Me. I qualify me.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a qualification. I've never heard them two words put together.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm lost.
I think as a man, you're the man of the house, regardless of who's in it.
I hear a lot of brothers, well, I'm the man of the house. I'm the hand, because I asked a question on my job. All the brothers around, I said, I want you to raise your hand if you're the man of the house. All the hands went up. And then the next question was, okay, how long did you have the house before you went and got your woman and put in it? All the hands stopped falling down. So what's the qualification to be the man of the house?
Wait, what was that second question? You said how long was the what?
I said, how long did you have the house before you went and got her and put her in it?
And the hands went down?
The hands stopped falling down. One supervisor, he said, well, look, I need to talk to you in private. I said, no, you don't. I said, the questions have been asked, you gave the answer. Well, my wife, she actually owned the house, but I'm the man.
But none of that matters, though. None of that matters. Listen. If I go into, as soon as I step into a woman's house, that's my house.
It's my house.
So it doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter who paying for it. It don't matter whose name is on the lease. None of that shit happens. So what happens is anytime a man is in a situation with a woman, what happens is that his dominance is the thing that takes over. This is why the woman submits to that man. So no matter what the situation is, regardless of what the situation is, that woman is submitting to that man, which means that she is under his mission. So even if he steps into her house, soon as he steps into her house, that is his house. Just like if LeBron James steps onto a court in Brooklyn somewhere, that's his court. He's captain of the team. As soon as he get on the court, ain't nobody gonna test LeBron. They can't do nothing as soon as LeBron get on the court. You see what I'm saying? So that it's the same type of thing. You see what I'm saying?
Right. It's just not in the house. I'm the man.
I have to disagree with that based on what I've already seen.
But caller. What you seen?
Brother live next door to me. I see.
Caller. It's not about the man in the house. It's just the man, because I'm the man of the apartment, the box. I'm the man of what I decide on her doing. I'm the man of all those things. And she can either say yes or fuck off. That's it. Right. There's no wiggle room. There's no middle ground here. Like LaCar was saying, I'm the man of her fucking car. I'm the man of all of her pots and pans in her house. I'm the man of her remote control, the cereal, and I'm the man of all those things, because I'm serious. People think we're kidding, but that's
I'm sorry, but I just have to disagree with that one. But I don't want no argument. I'm just saying I just have to disagree with that based on what I've already experienced at my age and what I've already seen.
So what do you? So OG, you 69 years old. You 69 years old, right? What do you have to impart on the conversation then? Instead of just asking this question, please give us some of the wisdom that you've gotten over the 69 years.
Okay, well, over the 69 years, I think I was quite fortunate over and above a lot of people because I was gathered as a young man, and there were two men, both of them were millionaires. They had multiple wives, multiple homes, and all that. And they said, well, look, we're going to tell you this thing. We're going to have to tell you over and over and over. And sooner or later, you're going to get it right. You're going to mess it up. So don't think you got it and you're going to run with it. And I said, well, okay, well, what is it? They said, here it goes. First, you get the power. Then you get the money. Then you get the girl.
You remember him, Zach?
Y'all niggas watch too much goddamn Scarface.
Because if you get them,
y'all watch too much goddamn Scarface. That shit wasn't Scarface.
No, Zach, you remember this dude? You remember
I remember him. I remember.
Dude, yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah. but what does that have to do with being the man of the house, though? Based on the question that you asked, what does that have to do with that?
If you're gonna be the man of the house, then the first thing you got to do, you got to go out. You gotta get your castle. You gotta get your horse, your chariot, and then you go out.
So you saying you gotta have your own. You saying you gotta have your own. So right. Being the man of the house has nothing to do with the mentality of the man. It has everything to do with ownership on paper.
Well, it's gonna be automatic because if a man gonna get a house, and I'm not talking about going and renting a house. I'm talking about owning his own house. I'm talking about his own castle. Even if he had to build it from the ground up, because I've seen men do that. But it's his. He's owning it. He's the boss. So he calls all the shots. Now, if he got and he's smart, he will always go get a woman who got her own house. He can go to her house. She can go to his house. And if he goes to her house and she gets up at it, he say, well, hey, no problem. No need to argument. I just go to my house.
Okay. This is where I gotta disagree with you. Okay. There are men right now. Will Smith. We'll use Will Smith. He ain't even a man of his own house. His woman run that. What's that nigga named? Dwayne Wade. His woman run that. You know what I'm saying? See, there are a lot of guys. They believe if I make all the money, pay all of the bills, and I buy all the shit, automatically my woman should respect me. Automatically, she should be submissive. And that just ain't true. Because there's a lot of guys that they pay for everything, but the woman runs everything. Okay? And it is what it is. To Miles' point, what type of man are you? Because just because you make money or great money, that doesn't make you a man. That just makes you a responsible add-on. Hey, that's all that does. But there are a lot of guys who are bitch-ass dudes who got money.
And it also sounds like what you're saying, OG. OG, it sounds like what you're saying too is that I gotta create all these things for a woman to be attractive to a woman. So what you're saying is I gotta go out and get all these houses, I gotta go do these things before I'm actually attractive to a woman. See, like let me so what you no. So I'm the like I want to say I'm the boss. It doesn't matter if I worked, if I didn't do. Look, let me just say, you have to move in a way that she respects, and then that's when influence comes, right? So what I'm saying to you is that they only complain about the man on the couch because he doesn't have influence. If his influence is there, she will think he's an asset on the couch. Does that make sense to you, OG?
Well, yes, it does. But it doesn't deal with your self-qualification for yourself, and it doesn't have anything to do with all the material goods and stuff that you have. Because see, if you are going to get the respect of a woman, the first thing you're going to do is have total respect for yourself.
Right.
And the reason I'm saying this is because all the girlfriends that I previously have, the ones that I can think of, and including the first one, they always tell me the same thing. I respect you.
Right.
I respect you. I had one, she almost got in a car wreck because my mama told her I was at my house cooking oxtail, spinning around in the middle of the highway, and almost got hit by a car trying to get up over here.
I do love oxtails though and shit.
You got your own house.
I do too.
Right.
That's in Jamaica and shit.
Yeah. I just made some oxtails last night with some sweet potatoes.
over some rice.
Shit.
Nah, see, I gotta stay away from the rice. You know, I'm a fat nigga, so I gotta stay away from the rice. I gotta do the sweet potatoes. You know,
They got to from all the starches and shit.
Yeah, too much starch for me. Too much starch. But hey, OGA, man, we appreciate you for calling in, man, and thanks for imparting in the conversation. And I'm gonna let you go. All right, bro.
Okay.
All right, take it easy, brother. All right, now. All right, 915, you on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Alexander, 26, calling from Corpus. Big shout out to the big homie, 1950.
What's good with you, fam?
Alexander. Hey, Alexander. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just wanted to know, man. So I was trying to speak on that one caller, man, the OnlyFans dude. I wanted to know, man, should a motherfucker like that even have love for himself? Because I don't. Anybody listening right now, if you're like that, dude, I don't think you should love yourself, man. What do you think?
He doesn't love himself. He's telling you he doesn't love himself because he's giving you exactly what happens when you don't love yourself. You need to lie, you need to deceive, you need to hide because you care about so much validation from others that you want to hide who you truly are because you believe it's not enough.
Right.
That's exactly
there
why
you go. To 50's point, caller, any man who deceives women, manipulates women, and all that type of shit, these are guys that they're saying, I don't like who I am, and I don't believe she will either, which is why I gotta lie. But also, he has this, by any means necessary, I gotta get the sex. What that shows me is he has no discipline, and his whole life is about fucking. Okay, which means he has no substance to him whatsoever. Everything about him is superficial and shallow.
Exactly.
Right. And you know what it is also, you gotta understand real quick is that the truth can't be negotiated. It can't be disputed. It can't be fucking like you can't do nothing with the truth but accept it. So what happens is that to be honest means that you're telling the woman you gotta accept what the situation is. Right. And so when you lie, there's always that situation where you can hide behind the lie so she doesn't have to accept who you really are, and then you don't have to accept who you really are, so you never have to look in the mirror. So you can sort of tiptoe around all these things but not have to actually take accountability or responsibility because you're not being honest or not being truthful. But as soon as you be honest and you be truthful, that is the end all be all. So then whatever is the outcome of that is what the outcome of that's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, caller.
Orale. One last thing, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Anybody listening, I wrote this shit on my wall. Miles said this, and it's, you know what I mean? Miles said, the strongest man is the man who can tell the truth and still get what the fuck he wants. So I just want to say shout out to that fucking shit.
Yes, sir.
I wrote it on my wall. That's the real fucking shit.
Motherfucker put it on his wall. Respect, man. That's respect, bro.
Yeah, shit, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, make sure anybody that asks, tell them the guy that wrote that shit on the wall, he's at masculineidentitymembership.com. Tell him that shit.
that was actually a great plug, by the way, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. But yo, Orale Holmes, appreciate you, man. Stay safe out there, okay?
Go Niners.
Take care, man.
All right. Well, what does Orale means? Does anyone know?
I think it's hurry up, right? Hurry.
I think it's hurry up too.
Isn't that Andale?
No, that's Andale. No, I'm talking about Orale.
Speedy Gonzalez used to fucking give us
Consider I've been around all these Hispanics all in San Antonio. I should know that shit.
Hey, right now they were banning Speedy Gonzalez, man. They were like, that motherfucker. That motherfucker's a stereotype to the motherfucker. He was drunk and shit.
I gotta look it up now.
Pepe Le Pew was a maniac. They would get rid of
Pepe Le Pew was a sexual harasser. You remember? He used to roll up on him. Hey, baby. He used to hold these bitches, man.
Pepe Le Pew was a fuck. He was toxic. He was a toxic masculinity all day.
Oh my god, I remember that, man. And remember that? Who's that big ass bird that used to whoop that dog ass? Oh man, yeah. Oh man, he was.
I said,
yeah, man. He was a racist motherfucker too, man. He was a motherfucker. If you heard what he was saying, the motherfucker was a wild boy.
All right, we got 832. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 832. What's up?
What's up, y'all? This is Bruce, 40 out of Houston.
First, most respect to all the men panel.
What up?
I wanted to comment real quick on that one caller who was talking about the OnlyFans and shit. Quick backstory, and I'm gonna bring it all full circle. So I grew up in the 90s, right, playing football and basketball, and that was around the time they started that whole every kid gets a trophy bullshit. So one, the people who decided that, they were unqualified to make that decision.
Right.
And you know that because what ended up happening is that created a generation of kids who grew up to be adults who want something in exchange for nothing.
Facts.
Wait, call it real quick. Call. You know where that came from, right? Katy, Texas. Came from Katy, Texas, in '86.
No shit.
No shit. But go ahead, sir.
Yeah. That fucked up. That fucked the country up. But yeah, you can tell one caller. He was one of them kids. That nigga scored maybe 2 points the entire season. Got him a trophy at the end of it.
Right.
And he actually felt good.
Right.
He felt good about himself about that. So pretty much what it boils down to is, for one, I would say all the youngsters listening, look at where the average guy is going, what the average guy believes, what direction the average guy is traveling, and go the fucking opposite direction, for one.
Facts.
And then
Facts. That's facts.
To also pair with that, in order to be a man, you got to put in the necessary work. You got to make the necessary sacrifices. You're going to have to go through some necessary pain, but the rest of your life, it'll be very satisfying for you. Otherwise, you're going to end up like that one nigga talking about, I don't give a fuck. I got to lie to bitches. I got to do this. That nigga's not happy.
Right.
I promise you he's not happy. So got to do something different. One last thing. I hear a lot of cats call in or they type in and have like the goofiest fucking questions, like say the dumbest shit. And then Steve or somebody be like, well, are you on anybody's membership, sir? The answer is always, no, I'm not. I'm, whatever, but they're not on it. There's a direct fucking correlation between that, y'all. So that goes back to make that necessary sacrifice. Ain't gonna cost you but a few dollars. It'll make your life better, man, y'all. Or you forever be a fucking loser. That's just what it is.
All right, call
it.
Real talk.
Well, let me piggyback on what the caller said about the OnlyFans guy. You can tell he don't like women.
Right.
He really don't like women. He probably be hate fucking them and everything. You can tell. I don't know if he had his heart broke, if he been cheated on, if he walked in on his girl goggling another set of nuts. I don't know, but something happened with some females where he has this vitriol and this angst towards women, and he feel like because this one or this 2 or 3 chicks did me dirty or whatever, I'm gonna make all women pay because I ain't over that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's doing.
Niggas on a pure rampage, nigga.
All right, caller.
No integrity, nigga. What type of nigga is this?
Caller, we appreciate the observation, man. Very astute, and we'll let you go. Thanks for the call. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. All right, and then we got 224. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yo, how's it going? Emmanuel, Jacksonville, 21. I'm just calling to kind of piggyback off of what that guy was talking about with the man of the house, and I just want to say, Brock Purdy's going to be the man of the house of the Cowboys tonight.
Let's go! Let's go!
Hell yeah!
The power of the Cowboys,
man. Fuck, let's go.
Hey, do you have anything else pertaining to game? Not the game, the NFL game, but game, nigga.
That's it.
That's it. All right, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for your call, and enjoy the game tonight. I'm sure it's gonna be good, man. Take it easy. Yeah, man. All right, I'm a killer lines because
finish.
Yeah, we on OT. Shout out to Lucario for coming in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Had to get out the Brazil because they was kicking me out because this dude just fucking it up for everybody in Brazil. It's crazy out here.
Nigga, if I ever get rushed by these niggas out there, man, I'm gonna be pissed.
Real quick, because you didn't really get a chance. Do you want to say anything about the title about how we got unqualified individuals discussing manhood in the?
Yeah, I just say this, man, is that you gotta look at I say this to people who watch YouTube. If you're in a situation where you don't want to be there, and you know deep down you're a loser, if you're honest with yourself, or you're not really in the place you want to be in life, and you're watching someone and you can you can like relate to them easily, that means that person you're watching is a loser too and don't know what the fuck they talk about. Because if you see yourself in that person, you're like, man, he really understands me. That means that same guy is at the same place you are. I always use this example. I remember when I was in college, I took Spanish class. I had to take a Spanish class. I walked into the Spanish class. The Spanish teacher was speaking Spanish 95% of the time. I said to the professor, I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Can you speak English? He said, no. He said, I got to speak Spanish because I have to get you up to my level. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that if you're watching these people and you feel like you're on the same level as them and you're a loser, what does that say about the person you're watching? They're a loser too. You see what I'm saying? The person you're watching should give you information that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, meaning that good game is going to make you feel uncomfortable because it gets you out your comfort zone. If you're still in your comfort zone, meaning if I'm just telling you what you want to hear, that's not really anything that's going to help you in the long run because I'm just telling you what you want to hear. But if I tell you what you need to hear, that's going to make you uncomfortable because it's going to get you out that comfort zone, because the fact that you're in that comfort zone is why you feel like you're uncomfortable when you hear the real shit, because you haven't been hearing the real shit because you're still on the fake shit. So that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes,
that's
sir.
all I'll say about that. Yeah, man.
All right. Well, yeah, like I said, we on OT, so it's about to sound
1950. Well, first let's get your announcement, and then we'll
put the joint up. Yeah, so guys, we got the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man Seminar NYC coming in April. Guest speakers will be Taekwondo Ron Wills and Kerry K. Zagan from the Real Game No Theory panel, including Miles Cunningham and Mr. Lucario, man. So make sure you go get your tickets. I think April she had the link in the chat, but you can also go to my Instagram, Miles in the Game on Instagram, and hit my story, and the links is there as well. And or check in my YouTube videos. The link is in the description. So make sure y'all get your tickets, man. Seats are filling up, man. So, and it's limited seating. So make sure y'all get your tickets. And appreciate you guys.
All right, Fifth, what you want to tell them about what you got going on, brother?
Hey man, so y'all come over to the channel, man. We about to rock and roll over here, man. We got Rolo today. Rolo, we about to enjoy this one today. I got a lot of questions to ask Rolo today, man. I mean, a whole lot. So I'm not here to disrespect, but I'm a review god. So all I'm doing is reviewing the channels that's giving you guys what you guys call knowledge game. Oh, are we going to talk about it? This guy he don't even have an undershirt on in that one right there, man. We about to destroy Rolo. My nigga,
they don't be wearing undershirts, bro. Them other folk, they don't be wearing undershirts.
I don't know, nigga. Hey, nigga, you need to wear an undershirt. Shout out to everybody with an undershirt on, nigga. At least wear a tank top, nigga.
Day, bro. All day.
Nigga, it's always nigga all to the day, nigga. God, nigga, you're a filthy nigga without an undershirt.
Yeah, niggas roll up to the job in the dress shirt and a tie with nothing going on under the. I'm like, come on, niggas, stop playing with me, bro. Y'all niggas,
these niggas is wild.
You can see the outline of the nigga chest hairs and shit. Like, nigga, put it on.
It get cold. Nipples is fucking hard as fuck through this shirt.
This nigga 50 stupid.
What type nigga is this?
My dude's stupid. Y'all stupid.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the people that called in and shared their stories, man. Shout out to the panel, man. God we'll be here next weekend, and thanks for the opportunity. And yeah, man, let's go, man. It's Real Game No Theory. Go to realgamenotheory.com. Get with one of us for coaching, and change your life, man. It's 2023. This is the year of Michael Jordan, in my opinion. This is the year of greatness. This is the year of being a ruthless fucking killer to get what you want out of this life before it's over, man. So let's go, man. Get with one of us for coaching. Go to realgamenotheory.com and pull the trigger. Stop being a punk.
Let me say something real quick, because when we first started the show, there were some guys in the chat. When we was talking about guys who tell guys not to get married, they was in a chat talking about shouldn't we know all the pitfalls and all that shit? My thing is, when you invite anybody into your life, okay, whether it be females, dudes, you befriend dudes, it's a calculated risk dealing with anybody.
Facts.
Because anybody at any given time wants to get close enough to you, they can fuck you over. It's a calculated risk. getting into relationships. That's a risk that you assume. So you're supposed to understand that if I get into a relationship, there's a good chance that it won't last. And there's a good chance that if and when it does end, it could be some horrible shit that happened. Now, if you're a solid dude, that's less likely than if you're a bitch ass nigga. I just want to put that out there.
What is a pitfall? Again, what is a pitfall?
I don't know either, bro. I don't know either.
I've always asked this question. No one can answer. What the can a woman do to a man that he doesn't allow her to do? So how can there be pitfall? How can you learn pitfalls from another man when you're not living that man's life? Unless anything that man is doing, then you can understand his pitfalls. But you notice these men on this panel, we don't have. There's no such thing.
I don't worry about all that shit.
And I can't stand a nigga who's always saying, "Nigga, you broke ass niggas, man. With you can't even get a coaching session. Talking about all this doubt from women, what they do when they divorce, they take everything. Nigga, you ain't got shit." I can't stand these niggas, man.
Niggas make $35,000 talking about that she gonna take half and shit.
You broke nigga, man.
The only thing that nigga own is a PlayStation.
She wants your Nissan Sentra 86 with the dent in the back.
See, look at this guy.
Nigga,
so about get divorced and find out, especially in the state of California.
Nigga, I've been divorced, nigga, and I've been divorced, nigga, and
listen, California, Georgia. Listen, you might as well don't get out the bed because you can hit your toe. Don't eat because you could choke. You feel what I'm saying? Don't breathe because you could breathe in smoke and fucking get lung cancer. Don't do nothing, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
That's shit. How the fuck you gonna say this shit? Why can't you just be a man in the state of California and Georgia? And
I'm out here, nigga.
Exactly. Wait, man, they guys, you gotta be careful of motherfuckers that like the motherfuckers that make bitch ass statements like this are the bitch to the woman.
That's a fact. That's real shit.
Let me get up out of here though, y'all, man. Respect, man. Go Niners, man. I'm out to rock, man.
We out, people.